What is going to be your best age? I am at the beginning of my 50s, and I will tell you I am in a much better shape than I was when I was in the beginning of my 30s. So age doesn't matter. What matters is how you work out. You need to bring your dumbbells in. You need to do strength training to get in the best possible shape. So this is what it's all about today. Mostly we're going to do strength exercises, then we're going to end the session with a little bit of pulse exercises. So today, after the warm-up, a short quick warm-up to get ourselves going, we are going to go for 3 blocks. The first block, we're going to focus on our lower body, then we're going to move on to our upper body, and finishing this session up with some core work. In each block, in each area, we have 3 different exercises. We're going to do the exercise one after each other for 3 rounds. We're going to work for 45 seconds and 15 seconds for the next exercise. So we, as I said, we have a lower body, we have an upper body, and we have a core focused exercise. I'm gonna show you the next exercise in the rest period of the 15 seconds, so you are ready to come along with me. You're gonna bring a set of dumbbell. My dumbbell is 7 kilo each, and that will be 15 pounds, an exercise mat, and a good pair of shoes for the pulse exercise in the end, where we are gonna push ourselves, getting that heart rate up and going. Not that you don't get the heart rate up when you do strength training, absolutely. Make sure you pick a set of dumbbell where you can do it with the best possible quality, but still feel that you're pushing yourself a bit out of the comfort zone. So go and get your equipment, meet me here, and we're gonna do a warm up, and then we're gonna hit it off with the workout itself. Ready to get going. So we're gonna start out by tapping in front of us, swinging our arms and lifting up. So you're gonna keep doing that. I'm just gonna move this one a little bit ahead and reaching up. So make sure you get into a straight position. Your chin is in and your chest is up, and prefer a smile on your face. Then we're gonna tap it in for a heel instead. Flexion in our ankle joint. And we're gonna move our arms a bit out to the side, open up in your chest, and bring it back with a good muscle control. So inhaling and exhaling. We're gonna tap that arms in front and legs out to the side. So pushing and pulling backwards. We're gonna keep going, be going here, and we're gonna straighten our leg up and get a little bit more glute work into play here. So reaching up and back, and please notice my leg on that lifted leg is all straight. So squeezing your glutes, but still do that retraction in your upper body. No hyperextension in your lower back. So keep it going here, straight position. And we're gonna hit it off with another 8 and 7, 6, and final 4 here. 3, squeezing 2, and in for a circle in front of us. Engaging your core to stay stable, using your arms to keep the balance, moving in and out, and keep that good alignment. Going for circles opposite direction, so in front, a good nice circle. So stay put here, bring it in, and 2 more on each, so a little bit of a balance as well. In, and we are gonna step back and to center, so pushing our buttocks back, keep that chin in and up to a straight position. So just a little modified lunges here. Squeeze your glutes as you come to center, squeezing, pull it back, reaching up. 2 more on each. Yep, we can do that. Bring it back and up again. Inhale, and 1 more on each leg, and into center. Hands on thighs, and we're gonna go down here, but we're gonna go up and do some twisting at the top. So hands on thighs and reaching up with 1 arm. Bring it down again. Good movement here, open and slowly down again. Inhale, reaching up. 2 more on each. Let's do that. Up we go. And 1 more on each side. Full movement here, and 1 more to go, and we're gonna just go all the way down here, lifting up to a straight position. And you might hear some bones and joints cracking a bit. It doesn't matter, of course it shouldn't be hurting you, but you can feel that opening up, inhaling and bring back on your heels, reaching up, and one more. Inhale and exhale. Hands on your thighs, buttocks back, squeezing. So guiding with your hands on your hips, pushing back and squeezing forward. Yep, so engage your core, your glute muscle, and of course your pelvic floor. So back we go, squeezing front, 4 more, 4. So wake up your powerhouse, 2 more. Pushing forward and bring it back and come back into center. Beautiful. So the first block we're going to start with is going to be lower body focused. You're going to bring your dumbbells. You can either put your hands up on top here, and we're going to do a step out squat. So out to the side and back into center. If you prefer to have your arms down here, you can do that as well. Bring it down here. Just make sure that your arms and dumbbells don't pull you forward. That's going to be the first exercise. Exercise number 2, we're going to do a kind of good morning. So we're going to leave them here. We're going to lean forward just a bit like in the warm-up. And then we're going to pull forward and squeeze our glutes. And in the final one, we're going to do a plie squat here. Pumping, pumping, reaching up. Pumping, pumping, reaching up. But don't worry, just remember the first exercise. We are going to do the step out squat. Then I will show you the next one. 3 rounds, 45 seconds, 15 seconds for the next exercise. And do remember, when the 3 exercises are done on our lower body, we're going to move on to our upper body. So stepping out to the side, come back into center. And as we're coming in here to center, squeezing our glutes and our thighs, our pelvic floor, and notice as you go down, often your stomach will pop out, but you're not going to do that. You're going to engage your core, your abs, and keep it steady and still to ease off your back. So chin is in, chest is up. Back down we go into center and get that squeeze into center. So bringing it out to the side. Make sure you have an even amount on both your left and right leg. So no pushing over to the side when you're stepping out. Yes, you are gonna go in for that good morning. So your arms are just gonna stay put here. We are leaning forward in our hip area, pushing buttocks back, sort of like a deadlift, but we're just gonna stay put here. Leaning forward, squeezing. Back we go, and bring it up. Inhaling, and make sure your dumbbells are resting on your shoulders, pushing that pressure down on your lower body, and not using your arms just to keep the dumbbells still, but else all the weight is resting on your shoulders. Squeezing, pushing forward, inhaling and exhaling. Engage with your pelvic floor as well. As we push back, our toes are coming up, all weight on our heels. Bring it down here and back into center. Yes, you might want to take your dumbbells down for the plie squat in center. Maybe you want to keep the dumbbells up, all up to you. So we have the dumbbells either in front here or up on shoulders. So we're gonna go plie, down and up to center. So pushing back for 2, bring it up. So squeezing, squeezing, lifting up. Or maybe you prefer to go here and go down, pushing back and up to center. Still resting the dumbbells on your shoulders. You may want to do the variation of the different kind of places with your dumbbells. Squeezing, so pushing, pushing, engage that core and pelvic floor. Bring it up. 7 seconds, straight alignment in your neck. Pushing, pushing, and back up to center. So we're gonna do a second round step out squat. I think I'm gonna keep my dumbbells down here for the variation. 7 seconds before we're gonna step up, right and left, equal amount on each leg. So bring it down, so still bring the right leg out, you're still gonna push it down in both legs. So down we go to center, out to the side. So you have your shoulders back. So every time we are getting close to the ground, we're not gonna lean forward and drop the dumbbells. We're gonna stay put here in a stable position around our shoulder joint. So bring it in. Push your butt back. Ten more seconds. Squeezing up to center and equal amount on each. Yes, we're gonna go for the good morning, so bring your dumbbells up. So you can choose between having your arms up and down in the step out squat and the plie squat, but this one you gotta keep them up on top of your shoulders. Chin is in, leaning forward and squeezing. So make sure you feel it in your glutes every single repetition. Keep your chest up, keep your chin in. So not pushing your chin up, in, here we go. And bring it up, straight knees. So as I said, just like kind of at the beginning of a deadlift, squeeze. Leaning forward in your hip joint. Forward and bring it back, squeezing. And one more repetition, here we go. Maybe you want to bring the dumbbells down in the rest period. We're going to stay in the plie squat. Arms in front of you or maybe on top of your shoulders. So this one for the second round. And let's go pumping down, pumping, toes are pointing out and your knees are pointing out to the side. So the same direction, squeezing a little bit more distance between your feet than an ordinary squat. Chin is in. Up we go and try to get down in those 90 degree in your knees. Reaching up. Pumping, pumping, and up we go. Yes. So get ready for the final one of the 3 exercises. Round number three, and then we say goodbye to our lower body, continuing with our upper body. 3, 2, and 1. Stepping out, but stepping back in again. Squeezing in center. Shoulders back, abs engage, pelvic floor in place. Final one for this one. Do it well, do it good. We are gonna leave the lower body in a few minutes. Squeezing, stepping up. Equal amount on each side, so let's go with one more on each. Yes, here we are, ready for the good mornings, where shoulders, your dumbbells up on the shoulders. So bring them up, resting here, reaching up with your chest, and let's lean forward and squeezing. So push butt back. And let me remind you regarding your chin, keep it in. Squeezing. 20 seconds. Final round for this one. Chest is up so you feel the muscle along your spine working with you. Final 10 seconds. Just keep your legs in a straight position. 3, 2, and here we are. Yes. So putting that buttocks back, ready for the Plie squat, toes and knees out to the side. Here we go, pumping down for 2. Up we go. Squeezing, pushing down. So in a few seconds, we're gonna go with some biceps, triceps, and some shoulder work. Up we go, feel your way. And one more. Yes, great job. So 3 rounds for that one. And we are gonna continue with some upper body work. Pushing the knees back in here. So maybe you wanna get yourself some quick water, or else we're gonna continue. We're gonna do biceps curl out to the side here. Then we're gonna do some triceps kick back, going back, and then we're gonna do shoulder raise, front single arm. And right after that, we're gonna do some core work, and then we have the pulse exercises. So we are ready to continue. 10 seconds countdown. Biceps curl to begin with, arms out to the side, elbows in, fingers pointing towards your forearm, and we're gonna bring it up and slowly down again. So out to the side with those arms, connect with your core, a little squeeze in your glutes, easing off your neck. Inhale on the way up and slowly down again. Inhale and exhale. So don't let your dumbbell force you down here. Make sure that you bring it up, fingers pointing towards here. So you're gonna bring it up here. So you're not gonna do this. Instead, you're gonna put it up here. And we have 7 seconds left. 2 and 1. Gonna go for the opposite part of the joint, our triceps. So we're gonna lean a bit forward and we're gonna do the kick back. 5 seconds, so engaging and bring it back. So feel it on the back of your arms. As you straighten your arms, lifting up your chest and feel your triceps. So all the way through here, from shoulder joint and down, you should feel that engagement. And it doesn't happen of itself, so you need to be focused and aware of getting the contraction in the muscle. Bring it back and again. So flexing and extending in your elbows. Chest is up, and we're gonna hit it for another 10 seconds. 5. Yes, and we're gonna rest our arms, and we're gonna do front raise, single arm. If this is too much, you can go a little bit close packed. So bending your arms and pull that dumbbell up in front of you instead. 4 seconds. 3, 2, and of course you can go single arm. Up we go, slowly down again. So if this is too much, you can bend your arm and bring it up from here instead. So find your way, a little bit of a contraction in your core, your glutes, your pelvic floor. Up we go and slowly down again. Inhaling and exhaling. 12 more seconds before we continue with round number 2. So far, so good. Bring it up, or maybe you're gonna bring it closer in. Yes. So ready for exercise number 1 with the biceps out to the side, elbows tucked in. Distance between your feet for the good base. And let's bring those dumbbells up and slowly down again. If your dumbbells are too heavy, you might want to go with single arm instead. So, and if they're too light, you might want to wish for some new dumbbells or get some other ones if you already have that. Make sure you have your shoulders back. Make sure you have your chest upright position. Down again, and 10 more seconds. A little bit of a squeeze in your glutes and your pelvic floor. Here we go. Maybe you want to put the dumbbells down so you get a rest in your hands and ready for the kick back. So 7 seconds for us to keep going for the kickback triceps. 3, 2, and 1. Bring them back and extension and flexion. So maybe you want to stay put here just for a short period of time so you can feel your triceps before you are doing the bending again. Notice the position of your neck. Engaging your core and keep moving for another 14 seconds. Squeezing 5 more seconds. Yes, here we are. Ready for the front raise. Straight arms or maybe a little bit less of a distance to do the stabilization over your shoulder joint. Get ready for and bring it up. Up we go. Slowly down again. Squeezing. You are the one in control. Bring it up and back again. Equal amount on each arm. 7 seconds. Here we go. Yes. 1 more of each and then we move on for the core area. So 1 more of the biceps, triceps and the shoulder job. 5 seconds and we are ready, and arms in, shoulders back. So engaging, inhaling and exhaling. Don't drop the dumbbell in your wrist. Keep the good steady position. Helping with your core. So what I often see is people like swinging their arms out to the side to do the biceps curl. No, you should stay put here. So doing the lateral biceps curl here tries to prevent you to swing your arms out to the side. 10 seconds and final round. Two, and down for a rest before the triceps and the shoulder work, moving on to the core. So you should be affected on your breathing when your dumbbells are heavy. 2 and 1, so kicking back. Chest is up, flexion, extension. So don't swing your arms forward and back. That's not the purpose of the exercise. The purpose is to hit those triceps. Bring it up and bring it down again, and up, back and forth. 15 seconds left. Resting your neck. Or you can go single arm, all depending on the weight of your dumbbells. And 1 more. Resting before we do the front raise. And then we have 3 core exercises. Here we go again. And ready for the front raise. Final upper body exercise. Let's hit it. Up we go, back again. So no swinging forth and back, all you in control. Or do it a little bit more closed pack. Inhale and exhale. 10 more seconds. Equal amount on each arm. Don't always start on your right and finish off your right. Over time, that will be a lot more repetition on one side. Here we are. Great. So now we are ready for the core work. So exercise number 1, we're gonna sit down, we're gonna lean back, and we're gonna bring the dumbbells, and we're gonna do some pushing forward and back. Then we're gonna turn around and we're gonna do some ab reach out from plank position, reaching forward and back, and then we're gonna go down for some back extension. So 3 rounds for that one, and then we're gonna go for the pulse exercises. So you ready? Sitting with or without your dumbbells. So ready to lean back, engage your core. So here we are, sitting front and back. So legs and just in the same position, you're gonna rotate in your upper body. If this is too much, you might wanna go with a single. Then you can go forward. You can go forward and back to one side on each, or you can just leave it be and do the pushing here. Or you can do the tapping down with your heels and you can sit here. So this is a little bit more of an ease of. So if you need the technique and the movement, then you can do this to begin with, and then you can always lift your legs up. So 7 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, and out. With the dumbbells into a plank position on your forearms, ready to reach out from plank position here. 4, 3, 2, and let's go. So we're gonna reach forward and try to keep your hips in a steady state here, so no swinging from side to side. This is not a dance move. You gotta keep yourself stable, and that's why you're gonna work with your core to do that. You're gonna reach forward and you're gonna tap the exercise mat with this part of your hand, reaching forward and bring it back again. So make sure that you go from the straight down line here, and when you reach out, you're gonna come back again, so you're not ending up right here. That's gonna be a little bit too challenging for your shoulder joints. Of course, you can do this on your knees instead. Just bring your heels up so you're not resting right on the kneecap. And from here, we're just gonna break, lower back here, lower ourselves down, and we're gonna go up and reaching, bring. If it's possible, you're gonna bring your legs up, but else you're gonna focus on your upper body. Let's go, bring it up and slowly down. Inhale, exhale. So with or without your legs, your upper body is what we're focusing on right now. You did have a lot of glute work with the first block. Nose pointing down, reaching up, and feel that way that you can feel it on both sides of your spine, not primarily in the right side or left side. Feel it in both sides. So squeezing. Inhale as we go up, exhale as we go down. 2 and 1. Back for sitting position, with or without the dumbbells, with or without lifted feet. Always better to do it with the good quality where you can feel it instead of struggling on doing it in a more advanced level that is possible for you right now. So pushing forward and back. And you can always go with like the first 10 seconds you're gonna do the dumbbells, then you can put the dumbbells down, or maybe the first 10 seconds with lifted leg, and then you're gonna do 10 seconds with your heels down into the exercise mat. Lots of different kind of ways. We don't need to work in all those boxes. We can do different kind of variation, and our brain loves us. And our brain and our body loves us for doing the variation. 15 seconds, pushing forward, punching, shoulders down, gauging core and pelvic floor. 5 seconds. Yes. 2 and in for that plank. Down here, straight line, 8 seconds before we're gonna go and reach out. Keep the plank, and we're gonna do it as a dynamic plank. And let's hit it off. Back again, where we came from. Or maybe you wanna go down, lift heels up. So if this, you are able to keep your hips steady doing this on your knees, that's what you're gonna do. And maybe you can go for two up here, and then you can come back and continue. Because of course you need to challenge yourself to get better and better. So reaching out, feel that connection with your core. Don't think about anything else, just think about what you're doing right now. Reaching and engaging for 5 more seconds. And gonna lower ourselves down. This is a good shift, a good long 15 seconds of a break here. With or without the lift off with your legs, hands underneath here, and we're gonna bring it up. If this is too much, maybe you're having a back issue, you can just bring your hands down along your upper body. Inhaling and exhaling. "20 seconds. And then we have one more round of each of the 3 exercises. And as promised, the little cherry on the top with some pulse exercises in the end. 8 more seconds. And here we go for the sitting punching or boxing, with or without the dumbbells. Shuffle up between it. So most important, leaning back and engaging a real good hard area. And we are gonna move for our final time, rotating, get those ab muscles into play. So don't try to stay upright with your lower back in a straight position. You need to lean down. Do remember hip area and your rib cage pulling towards each other. Final round here, 15 seconds. 10 seconds left. So you should not be sitting on your bones here, you're leaning back. Yes, great job. Leave the dumbbell. Actually, that was our final exercise with the dumbbells. We are gonna go for that plank, reach out, 3, 2, and reaching forward on toes or on knees. So a steady state position here, engaging. So if I can keep going, if I came and I did like this, pushing you in your stomach, I will feel hard as steel, because you are going to engage that full area, engaging your pelvic floor as well. So keep the steady state, pulling forward and back again for another final 20 seconds. And then we have the back extension, then we're going to go up and do the pulse. So keep on moving. Nose pointing down. Reaching forward, 5 more seconds. Yes, and all the way down here. Hands either on underneath head or down along the side. 4 seconds. Getting ready for the final strength exercise. Lifting up, down again. Your spine will love you for those back extension. And if you don't feel comfortable getting up, you can either do that with the arms down, or maybe you just want to go a bit up of a lift and slowly down again. Inhale, exhale. "12 more seconds. And here we go. Yes, so we are just gonna go up. We're gonna do 2 rounds of skater touchdown. Ready to do this in just 5 seconds. 2 rounds, and then we have another exercise for 2 rounds. So let's go. Pulling yourself out of the strength movement and reaching up. So you can either do some jogging on the spot, but try to be effective on your breathing. This exercise, skater touchdown, we're gonna do for 45 seconds, 15 seconds rest, 45 seconds, and then we have a jacks in the final one for 2 rounds, and then you have done the full workout. So let's bring it all into game here. Pushing your buttocks back, inhaling, reaching up, exhaling, coming back down again. 10 more seconds. So shuffle up, just kicking off with that metabolism, pushing it a little bit, and 3, 2, and here we are. 1 more round for the skater touchdown. Keep an eye on you. So hit me with a smile, and then we're gonna continue doing this for the final one, not 3 times, but 2 times. 3, 2, and 1. So just keep going, just knowing that it's not a 3rd time, there's only 2 times of each of the exercises. Should try to convince you to mentally to push yourself even harder. So 30 seconds left. Bring it up and pushing your buttocks back. 20 seconds. Make sure the reason why you can touch the ground is because you are doing the bending, the squatting position, and not the straight leg position with buttocks up. Yes, and now we have 2 times jacks. You could do it with a heel in, and you can do some kind of favorite movement just as long as you promise yourself and me that you get short of breath. 4 seconds. 3, 2, thumbs are pointing up. So bring it up and back again. Bouncing. Inhale, exhale. Make sure you have an active upper body. So pushing it down, not just flapping arms. So pulling it. Chest is up. And of course you can alternative between your heel out for a little bit of an ease off. Engaging your pelvic floor. Yeah, it's a good exercise to just do a little bit of a test of that pelvic floor. 4 more seconds. 1 round left. Yips. 1 more, and then you're all set. 10 seconds. Feel the heart rate coming up. 3, 2, and 1. So pushing back with your arms. Keep that chin in and chest up. I'll do the modification, all up to you. Only 20 seconds left. You've got to do it. You can, you will, and you have completed in just 12 seconds. 5 seconds. Yes, beautiful. Grab some water. Beautiful. So cheers out there. Thanks a lot for joining me. I will put a link on top and below for you to do some stretching. And you are here now. I bet you did the best possible you. Sometimes I see that people just shuffle through the workout but don't actually do the workout. That's often a question around motivation. So do remember that you don't wait till you become motivated. The process will motivate you along the way. So sometimes you need to get up and do some motion to get motion and get going. So don't sit around and think that someday you will just be able to work out just like sent from heaven. You are just motivated to work out 3 times a week. And to help you with that, maybe you're just here and you say, wait, I'm already in a good workout regime. Good for you. But if you need a little bit more of a helping hand to get some structure into your workouts, go and have a look at my channel. All different kind of workouts, 3 times 15 minutes, 10 minutes challenge every day with a little bit of a mental challenge to just do a little bit step each day to become an even better and stronger you. So enough being said, thank you for joining me, and as always, stay happy, stay healthy, and stay strong. Take good care. Bye.